Good day, everyone. Today we'll conduct a legal framework review focusing on three key legal pillars governing anti-drug operations. RA 9165, Chain of Custody Rule and Republic Act 7438. Your task to examine these laws, identify where each applies within an operational timeline, and analyze the implications of compliance and non-compliance.
Alright, I am Ivan, the facilitator. You will begin with a guided document analysis. Each person will receive three sets of materials, annotated excerpts of relevant legal provision. Number 1, Republic Act Number 9165, Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Section 21, Inventory and Marking of Seized Dangerous Drugs. Number 2, Republic Act 7438, Rights of Persons Arrested, Detained, or Under Custodial Investigation. Section 1, Rights of the Arrested. Short Case Digest illustrating common procedural lapses. Number 3, a flowchart showing the operational stage from surveillance, buy bust, seizure, documentation, transport, up to lab, submission, and court presentation. Your goal is to match each legal requirement to the corresponding stage of the operation.
So, for example, if RA 7438 talks about custodial rights, we identify at what point those rights must be asserted.
Exactly. You're evaluating legal compliance. Ask yourselves, in what stage does this law apply? What exact acts are required? What happens if they are not followed? Your analysis should point out potential violation or procedural gaps. Now that you've completed your legal mapping, it's time for your oral defense. You will present your process map, articulate your legal reasoning, and justify your conclusions before a mock panel.
Your presentation will be evaluated based on four big dimensions. First, conceptual clarity. Are your explanations organized and understandable? Legal accuracy. Are your interpretations aligned with statutory and procedural requirements? Third, strategic coherence. Do your recommendations improve the operational flow while maintaining legality? Fourth and the last one, communication skills. How confidently and clearly do you present your analysis? Here is the case scenario that you will analyze and present. During a bypass operation at 8:30 p.m., police officer arrested Ramil Santos after he allegedly sold 2 sachets of suspected shabu. The sachets were confiscated at the scene, but inventory and photographs were done at the police station, not at the place of the arrest. Only one barangay official and one media representative witnessed the inventory. The chain of custody form shows the time of the seizures, but does not indicate the time it turned over to the investigator. Ramil was questioned for 20 minutes before being told of his right to counsel. This lapses later become issue affecting the legality of the arrest and the integrity of the evidence.
Good day. I am the first presenter. I am going to present the mapping the operation and Republic Act 9165 compliance. So, based on the process map we created, the bypass operation proceeded through 5 stages. First is the surveillance. Second is the negotiation. Third is the arrest. Fourth is the seizures of sachets. And lastly, the inventory documentation and turnover. Under the Republic Act 9165 Section 21, inventory and photographs must be done immediately after seizures and at the place of arrest, unless there is a justifiable reasons for transferring the process to another location. The officers move the inventory to the police station, but no justification was documented. This creates a procedural deviation. Additionally, Section 21 requires 3 witnesses during inventory. First is the DOJ representative. Second is the media representative. And lastly, the elected public official. Only two were present. First, the barangay official. Second is the media representative. And no DOJ representative. This incomplete witnesses requirements potentially compromises the validity of the inventory.
Chain of custody rule analysis. The chain of custody rule establishes the four links that must be properly documented. First is the seizure. Second is the turnover to the investigator. Third is the transfer to the crime laboratory. Fourth is the presentation in court. In the scenario, although the time of seizure was properly recorded, the chain of custody form did not indicate the time the evidence was turned over to the investigator. This creates a gap in the second link. Any missing detail in a chain of custody can cast doubt on whether the item presented in court is the same item seized from the suspect. Thus, the missing timestamp weakens the prosecution's ability to show unbroken evidence handling.
RA 7438, Rights of the Accused. Under RA 7438, Romel should have been informed of his rights immediately upon arrest, including the right to remain silent, the right to counsel, the right to be informed of this right. However, he was questioned for 20 minutes before being given a rights advisement. This violates custodial investigation safeguards. Any statements Romel made during the 20-minute questioning period are inadmissible in court, can weaken the prosecution case, and reflect a violation of constitutional rights.